Hello, everyone, and thanks again for tuning in to the next episode of Vampire the Masquerade. We are newly of the nighttime world. I was trying to think of something a little more poetic to say about how we are now a vampire, as you can tell from our sharp teeth that we can use to feed on the blood of the innocent. I do believe that we're tasked with joining Wilhelm on his journey to the monastery, I want to say. I think he's going to have a speech for us.
Ekaterina
Yep.
is a scholar, not a warrior born. She would keep her fledgling studying vampire lore in her nest till Gehenna comes, and never hurl them from the nest to test their wings. But I cannot spend hours debating Cainite wisdom in a university. Give me a stout broadsword in my hand, and the sweet taste of my foe's blood on my tongue, and I have all the wisdom I need. And I suspect thou art akin to me.
I am not akin to thee, blood guzzler. I strike only those that deserve my steel. I do not murder the innocents to gorge on their blood.
Thou shalt feed upon blood, or thou shalt die. But thou need not kill to do so. Drink only so much blood as will sustain thee. Suffer thy prey to live on, for to kill during the feeding is to violate our Promethean ethic. And that way lies the beast.
The beast?
A beast born of Cain's sin doth coil within thy breast, Christof. Keep it at bay, or be lost forever. Acts of cruelty unleash that beast until it rules thee, as it rules many of Azra's kin.
The beast made them madmen?
Nay, the mad vampires are called Malkavian. Shouldst thou meet one, God help thee. Shouldst thou need his assistance, God cannot help thee. Nay, the beast is not mere madness, but demonic possession by the curse of Cain. We Prometheans are wayfarers in the land of the beast, but we stray not from the road of humanity, the via humanitas. By our acts of compassion are we saved from the jaws of the beast. Remember this always, or be devoured from within.
Yeah, that was totally lost to me as a kid, but essentially what that was kind of saying, which is kind of funny that they tell you this late into the game. And I believe that it's only changed by dialogue options. I could be wrong about that, though. But apparently, the more humanity we have, the less likely we're to enter a frenzy state called the Beast, which is just a moment where you lose control of your character.
Everlasting, so long as thou keepest thy pallid flesh hidden from the sun's hateful rays. The life-giving sun only brings death to the likes of us. Each day we must retreat to our haven in the chambers below the university.
I don't think there's a reason for us to go down there. We do have another thing to sell to the smithy, which I believe he is over here. I believe we'll go into a new part of the town that I briefly talked about last time. How we should. Rats don't really hold much of a blood pool, but we're first starting out in an RPG, as I'm sure many of you who have played an Elder Scrolls game know. Pick up everything you possibly can. Because yeah, he doesn't have any armor. I'm almost tempted to sell his bow and arrow. Get him something. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so if you can tell, Wilhelm's outfit doesn't change with the padded clothing. So like I said last time, there's certain armor that changes, but not every piece. I think we're about to have another speech.
I grow faint.
The hunger overcomes thee. The beast strengthens as thou weaken from lack of blood. Canst thou feel him uncoiling in thy heart? Thou must feed. Feed or die, Christof, for I shall kill thee before I let the beast claim thee.
The beast is just temporary, though. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. We can see that the person's blood pool comes up here, but the thing is, it stopped me. there's a point where even if they have enough
Only what
blood,
thou needs,
they'll
Christof,
die.
no more. Behold, his wound vanishes. Monsieur shouldn't drink so much wine, eh, Christof? Do not worry. He'll wake up and know nothing of what has happened. Most mortals find great pleasure in the dark kiss. Ekaterina tells us that in Carthage, the mortals happily submitted to it.
Okay. Yeah, there's a point, and then I only figured it out through trial and error how many years ago.
These powers
Wow, they talk a
tempt my
lot.
dark acts.
Jesus
How
Christ.
easily could I rain devastation on all who vex me.
Thy fear and thy power conspire to make of thee a beast. Seek thee an anchor for thy humanity, a rock to cling to when storms come.
Anezka.
Love for a mortal is the most dangerous of all anchors.
I must see Anezka.
That is most unwise. The cheerful world of daylight is lost to thee.
I must see her again, just to look upon her for a moment.
Ekaterina would not be pleased. Oh, very well. Shouldst thou display valor on our mission this night, I shall take thee to the convent, but only for a moment to glimpse her as she sleeps. Now come, our mission lies ahead.
Okay. I just forgot how much they talk in this game. I do remember getting super frustrated as a kid. But yeah. So this is the old lady, I believe.
Hello, young one. What is it you... But hold. You do look so strangely.
So I think we were supposed to talk to her before,
They
potentially.
have hurt you. The Canaanites have taken ye for their own. Oh, my poor boy. But fear not. Unorna neither fears ye nor casts ye out. I'll help ye, if I can.
Yeah, because she seems like she recognizes us before. So it does seem kind of weird that she has that dialogue choice. Wow, these are worth a lot. Should have held off on getting Wilhelm some armor. Yeah. If it's red, we can't use it either because we don't have access to it or we don't have like strength or whatever defining discipline. I don't think we need this anymore. I don't think as a vampire we can get diseased or poisoned, but I could totally be wrong about that. She will give us some money for the rats. We definitely want a couple bottles of blood, which we probably will use a bunch of. I think Wilhelm has a couple of scrolls awaken, which, spoiler alert, we can use these that if one of our teammates died, one of the other ones can resurrect them. But I don't think that we have to worry about that just yet. We do want Scroll Walk the Abyss just because that is a
Farewell, young one.
kind of like a portal to get back to our safe haven. Okay, so now let's head down to the monastery where we'll pick back up our quest. Don't think that this is terribly long thing. There probably still is going to be more.
Behold
Yeah.
Petron Hill Monastery, haven of the Cappadocian vampires.
I definitely remember there being plenty of
Lumps
slowdowns.
Vampires?
Nay, the Cappadocians lurk in the desecrated crypts below the monastery, out of sight of the monks who provide them with fresh blood. Only those monks that serve Garanal know the real master of the monastery.
Think that there is a side entrance we need to take. I go the wrong way. Yeah, went all the way around.
What is our mission?
A mission of misfortune. Wise and noble Garanal is friend and ally to Ekaterina. I take no pleasure in storming his home, but Ekaterina has divined that the Cappadocians have stolen from her. We seek to retrieve a precious fragment of the Book of Nod, the wisdom of the ancient Canaanites.
Why would Garanol steal from her?
We know not. Until we learn all, we cannot let them know we serve Ekaterina.
This is gonna sound really bad, but we can feed from these guys. Once again, I don't know if I finished saying what I was gonna say, but right about here is where you want to stop, because even though you leave them with plenty of blood, they'll die. And if somebody dies from you draining them, you automatically lose a couple points of your humanity, which we don't have that much of. We have 50. How much does Wilhelm have? 70. One super annoying thing about this game is that, oh, I almost missed that treasure chest, is that the AI of your companions is terrible, in that they will just like almost drain themselves dry of blood doing certain acts. Was this the guy we were feeding off of? No. There is an option to turn off blood in the game thing. I don't know if it, I mean, obviously you still have to feed and everything. Hopefully people don't find it too disgusting feeding off of people. But I mean, it is a game about vampires, so I don't know what you could have expected. Okay. We're all filled up. Might be a good time to save. Yes, yes. Monastery 1. I believe there should be a couple bad guys down here. Yeah.
To the abyss with thee!
Oh, so you can already see that they're fleeing. Like how I was talking about the rats. Oh my god. Get him, Wilhelm. Dude, did we waste our money? Oh, we did. We shouldn't have bought him anything. Yeah, you can see he's got much more dramatic change. Well, shoot. That's what I get for trying to arm my people. Typically, I have Christof hold on to the blood, just because, as I was saying, they'll drain themselves dry. Casting very soon. Because Wilhelm likes to cast these feral hands a lot. Okay, so we have one walk the abyss, one awaken. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. That yellow bar, the orange bar that just popped up, ooh, wrong one. That is the frenzy. So if that thing maxes out, we will temporarily enter a state that they, in the story of the game, talk about as the beast. Basically, that just means you lose control of your character for a minute. I think I explained that a little bit earlier. Oh, wow, there's a couple people here. Let's heal up. And I think the lower you are on health, the less your humanity, the more likely your frenzy is to go up. I do also think that there's like certain blood things you can do to increase it, and I think that there's like weapons that can increase the frenzy of others. Oh yeah, I forgot you can just find like random stuff to sell instead of finding gold. I don't know, I guess, typical RPG, wanting to get the precious gemstones in there.
The oblivion thou seeks is upon thee!
Oh, you can see Wilhelm's got his feral claws. And notice how he cast it right before we attacked one person. So now it's like a time thing. He's going to have it for a little bit. Like I said, kind of annoying. I know you can mess with their AI a little bit, but I've never done it before, so I'm kind of worried at this point to do it. Oh, shoot. We just chopped that skeleton's head off. I don't know if that kills it like the other ones. Oh, it does. Okay, cool. Wait, what did he just try? Oh, arrows. Now I feel kind of bad for selling Wilhelm's things. Wow, did we just find leather armor in there? Holy crap. I didn't think you found such things in the barrels. Also, I wanted to note, I don't know what they are, but in the very first episode, I'm pretty sure I talked about the fact that you play most of the game with the mouse, and while that is true, I did have a look at the manual, and there are like various things like Q brings up the quest log, you know, it brings up various things, so it's more like keyboard shortcuts. But the one thing I did think was pretty neat was that I think it's Z.
Behold,
No.
the mural depicts
Well, I'll show you
Cain
guys in a
as
second.
God's favored son. Every child knows that Cain's sacrifice of grain vexed the Lord, and Abel's sacrifice of the blood of a lamb satisfied the Lord. But mysterious old Cainites tell us that the Lord craved blood and reveled in Cain's second sacrifice, the blood of his brother Abel. The Lord raised up Cain over the other sons of Adam. He freed him from plowing the earth for food and set a mark on him that he live forever. Garanal devoutly believes this Cainite heresy, which holds that the curse of Cain is truly a blessing.
And thou, dost thou believe the Cainite heresy?
If I am favored of the Lord, the angels have not seen fit to tell me of it.
Yeah. Oh, it is Z. It just, the moment I hit it. So you can kind of go into a first person mode, which is really funny to me because, I mean, I guess they just wanted to include it in the game, but I don't think there's a point to it. Oh, there's someone hidden in the corner. Why did that corpse minion have gold coins? Is that part of the ritual? I knew there was something on the ground over here. Okay. Of course, we have to explore every nook and cranny. Oh, is that a bracelet? Yeah. Doesn't really do much for us. We'll eventually get some gloves, I'm pretty sure. That does it. Okay. So this is pretty much the only thing that constitutes like a puzzle, I'm pretty sure. Sometimes you have to like kind of do like a small branch pathway to find the lever to open up. Next thing. Let's heal up. Then take on the next set. I find the best strategy is just to pick one thing out and then just hammer on it until it's dead. If you jump around too much, you will do... It's not enough, I would say. Not enough to... like spread around the damage, I guess. Basically, if we pick up something and it hovers like this, that means we have too much in our inventory, which you can easily just hand off to someone else, which if Wilhelm doesn't have enough, it will just be when I click over to Wilhelm and then my cursor icon will be the item. So you can kind of have like a small buffer of overflow, I guess, of things. Oh, there's a dude just hanging out over here. He didn't want to get involved. One thing that I will note, let's see if I can get it. It's kind of hit or miss whether we can or not. Sometimes it's easier to do it when they're fleeing. Okay. Sometimes, I guess it's kind of like maybe like a check. Like you can, like, you know, like in tabletop games where it's like you roll a check something. You can feed off of enemies, and you can just sit there and feed off of them until they're dead. And that's actually a good source of blood that kind of be painful
Thou
to
dost
get,
fight
but
thy allies with
it's
great
free.
zeal, Wilhelm.
I take no pleasure in it. I just do what must be done. The only one I will not fight is Garanal, the leader of the Cappadocians. I chose to strike this night because Garanal and his assistant Serena have an audience with the Cainite Prince of Prague, Rudolf Brandl, and will not be here.
Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. You can... That gold band that comes up, I think is Wilhelm casting something. Yeah, uses Discipline Awe. And so that makes it less likely to attack you, I think. But also, if your Awe is strong enough, it'll make it much easier to feed off of them. I'm gonna try it. He's just like slowly like wandering away. Okay. Maybe these aren't good examples of vampires to be like, oh, get out of the way, Wilhelm. Luckily you can't attack your allies. Is he stuck? Well, a little bit of a waste. Oh, I almost forgot. I think you can increase your feed. That makes it a little bit easier. Ooh, does that one do more damage? That's probably a two-handed weapon. Oh, yes, of course. Okay, it's red. So that, I think, is the only thing. I think I explained it earlier. I think that's the only thing that the stats really do. I don't know if increasing strength makes you do more damage. I just think that allows you to use weapons that do more damage, if that makes more sense. There's a zombie? Yeah. Once again, Wilhelm. Yeah, using his feral claws on literally the last enemy. Like, come on, dude. Why are you doing this to me? It's that dagger. Okay, so we're moving pretty smoothly down. Oh wow, we almost entered the beast there for a second. I know it's around here somewhere. There is a point where one of these is actually a hidden compartment, and I do remember being stuck down here a little bit the first time I played there, just because it's hidden so well.
Is there no end to the vampiric taste for blasphemy?
Garanal celebrates the transfiguration of death, but I do not share his fondness for the grave. I have died once to become a Cainite, and do not seek to die again.
See, I don't mind little blurbs like that where they like kind of chit chat. It's more of the deep delving that becomes super annoying. You know what I haven't done in a while, which I probably need to do, is oh, there we go. We're in through the beast. So let's run, Wilhelm.
Blood. I crave blood.
Yep. Oh, we're dead. Oh god, we're so dead. Okay. Oh man. No, we didn't save for quite a while, right? Oh, thank God, auto save. I totally forgot that autosave was a thing in here.
More dark worship.
We can skip dialogue, which I will do if I die like that, but you know, I do think part of the I mean, the game is the story, right? So I do want us to experience it together. Okay. But just make sure that doesn't happen again. I was like, oh shoot, should I just end the episode right then and there? Thank God. Yeah, I do think it auto saves in transition periods like that. Just fantastic. Do you notice that we have all these enemies to attack and Wilhelm chooses not to do his feral claws right now? Also, if it's not obvious, I don't typically do buffs unless I like fail over and over again. Just because I do. It's kind of the way I manage my blood resource. Is just, you know, just playing it over and over again, seeing if you actually need it. I don't think there's anything over there. Oh, almost forgot about that bottle of Viate. Okay, but we probably will be stopping here in a minute. I am going to try to cut these to as close to 30 as I can. Okay, there's a fireball that just came out of nowhere. And this guy just sleeping in the ground. I don't think that changes anything. I think there's certain points where once you get enough experience, you increase in rank, which I think is rank of your clan. Okay. Typically, I wouldn't worry about the rats, but you never know when we're gonna need them. Okay, let's save one last time before going on. Really surprised there's not a lever to open this up. Oh, where'd that lady come from? She's kind of snuck up behind me. Gotta make sure to pick up every single coin we can. We do not want to have any money be lost. I said, pretty sure there's one more thing hiding behind here. We can actually use that, can't we? Could just wear this to save up some space. Obviously, we can't wear the cross, according to vampire lore. I do think that, like, this game, I mean, I don't think there's anything like garlic, but I do think, like, holy objects affect things. I do think, I think we have reflections, though. I think we can see ourselves in mirrors. Oh, shoot. Okay. Didn't mean to click on the barrel. Didn't mean to pick up the holy statue. Ironically, I did mention that there are points where there are a certain type of vampire that will, like, be quick to flee, and they can be super annoying fighting. I don't think it was them. Is this a weapon? I remember these statues. I don't remember what they do because I don't like. I don't think they're a weapon. I don't know if they're like a trinket you hold on to. Okay. I don't want to be mean to Wilhelm because he is looking a little arch. At the same time, I do not trust him with our blood supply. Basically, your allies are addicts, and they will bleed you, literally bleed you dry of all your blood. Oh shoot, there's a guy right there.
To the abyss with thee.
Easy. Now that rat. Oh, there's a rat for eating back there, I see. Yeah, come on. This is easy. Come on. We got it. Perfect. Pick up all the gold and silver coins that we can. It's a nice little blood supply over here. Wait. Did I just see that wrong? I thought there were 3 bottles over here. Make ourselves a little bit more appealing to look at. There's some more coins right there that I somehow missed. Okay, I don't know how much more we're going to be able to hold. See how quickly he uses up that blood? He's basically back to where he was. Yeah, I should just give him all the rats. I just thought about that. Actually might be a good strategy. I think that's where I'm gonna call it for here. I knew there was not gonna be no way that I was gonna be able to finish it in one episode, especially obviously with all the dialogue that goes on. But we'll pick up next time, and I'm pretty sure we'll be able to finish it next episode. I do think that these get a little bit longer as the game goes on, but I mean, this is only the second little dungeon. I'm just gonna call them dungeons because I don't know what else to call them. This is only the second dungeon, so I don't think it's terribly long, just like the first. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.